Here's Nana with her shopping bags. We're on the Isle of Skye now. We've been here about 20-25 minutes, just drove, stopped at a petrol station, fueled up, really cheap, as there, thank you. Yeah, we just thought we'll pull up here in this little lay-by, have a cup of tea, enjoy the views. The clouds are starting to clear a little bit, so it's nice. I believe it's called Loch Earnot. We have stayed here previously on our last Scotland road trip a couple of years ago. But the difference between then and now is we are not in midge hell. Last time we opened the van for a bit and we just had an infestation of midges and they tormented us for about 2 days until they all died. So this time of year is the best time with no midges. But yeah, the views are lovely. I keep a lookout for dolphins and seals because apparently you do get them in the loch with it being tidal. So hopefully we might see some of them. We're already seeing quite a lot of wildlife just parked on this lay-by. Leah's just out now taking a picture of what she believes is a curlew. There's a few geese floating about as well, not floating, flying obviously. We're now on the Isle of Skye and we're deep in the Isle of Skye. We've come to the fairy pools. You may or may not have heard of it. It's quite a popular sort of tourist destination on Skye, the base of the Cullen mountain ranges, which is we've seen really good views of when we've been driving up here on this little single track road. Last time we came was September, October 2022 and it was still really busy, really midgy. All being well up to now we haven't had any midges and it's really quiet. We're in a car park now where we're planning on staying the night. The range of mountains behind me, just poking out of the cloud, is the Cullens. The fairy pool path is just in this little valley here. You can maybe just see it skating along that direction. We're going to head up there now and go and see all the waterfalls and the main pools, which I think are at the top and at the base of these mountains. But this looks pretty good, to be honest. It seems like there's been a few improvements made since the last time we came. These footpaths you can see now, which have been all kind of gravelled and compacted, was just mud and rocks the last time. This was about 2 years ago. It's making it a lot easier to hike because last time it was mucky, slippy. You can see the weather's coming in a little bit, so hopefully we'll still be able to see the fairy pools before it rains too much. I take back what I said about it being a lovely sunny day. That was probably 20 minutes ago when I was in the car park. Lovely sunshine, considering taking a fleece off. Waterproofs, damp, love it. This is the first major waterfall we've come to. We've been a lot of smaller ones along the way, but this is the first major one. You may not see, but just down there is like a little emerald blue pool, which I should imagine would be beautiful for swimming. Said beautiful again, didn't I? I imagine it'll be lovely for swimming in the summer, but not quite now in these conditions. But that looks like a lovely deep spot to get. If you get here early, set yourself for the day. Fantastic. Not so sure you'll be able to hear me, but it's unbelievably blue, this water. So these are like perfect little spots to go for a swim in the summer. But yeah, these are just stunning spots. This is one of the more impressive ones we've seen so far. Got a good drop to it, love a good drop on a waterfall. Clouds coming in, as you'll probably see behind me now, the mountains have disappeared. So we're just going to carry on up the track now and see how far this waterfall goes on for. As you can probably tell by my soaking wet hair, the weather came in for about the last 15-20 minutes. It's just clearing a little bit now, so that's why there hasn't been that much footage recently, just because all this videoing is done on my phone. So basically I don't want to get it too damaged, because I've had a couple of water damaged phones in the last few years and it can get expensive. Ignore that twat. Yeah, one thing I have to say about this whole area, don't get me wrong, it's a stunning place to be and it is really nice, but what you see on Instagram compared to in reality is a completely different thing. I mean, we kind of knew what to expect when we came, because we came a couple of years ago, but the photographs you see, if you go on Google now and put fairy pools Isle of Skye, you'll come up with these crystal clear blue pools, lovely slow cascading water, and I can safely assure you, in reality that is not what it is. I mean, there are blue pools, as you can see there, but the more iconic one, the fairy pool one specifically, is nothing like the pictures. I don't know where I stand with putting images in of the Insta ones, but if you Google it yourself, you'll see what I mean compared to what I'm going to show you now. It's another Ford crossing for Leah. Just saying, it's another Ford crossing for you. Let's video. Ooh. She's frozen. Like the opposite of a ballerina. I mean, we'll class that as a safe passage here. I mean, that is the iconic shot which everybody puts on the Isle of Skye. I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, the weather's not the best. There is normally a mountain peak that looks a bit like a shark's fin behind it, but that is not what Instagram, or to a certain extent YouTube, shows it to be. One thing we kind of pride ourselves on this channel is showing you like the realities and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're in the area, I'd come and see it because it is a good walk, but I wouldn't probably, personally, I wouldn't go out my way to come here to see this. Making our way back now to where the van's parked. It's probably about 10-minute walk uphill, something like that, 15 minutes left to get to the van and go back, dry our clothes out, have a cup of tea, and I think we might have a little wander elsewhere. Just reading a little bit of information there saying that this area in the Glen Brittle Forest is one of the only places in Britain where you can see the sea eagle and the golden eagle. I don't know if they have a season or anything like that, but said if you keep your eyes peeled at the skies, they may appear.